I've had my bike for 12 months now, so it's time to change the brake fluid. This is a nice easy job. You only need an 8mm spanner, a little bit of plastic tubing of the right size for the brake fluid nipple, a container and some nice clean .4 brake fluid. The front brake's the easiest, so I'm going to do that first. First thing I need to do is just remove the cover from the brake fluid reservoir. It has a cover plate and then the plastic and rubber grommet underneath it. Just be careful not to spill it when you lift this, and you need to have a rag underneath as well. So there's the brake fluid, and I'm actually going to just leave this plastic cover on, because when you squeeze the brake sometimes the brake fluid can squirt out. After removing the dust cap, I can put on the spanner and then push the bit of plastic tubing over the bleed nipple. This is easier as a two-person job, but I'm doing this myself, so I've routed the plastic tubing down into the waste container so it's out of the way. So once I hold the brake lever on, I open up the bleed nipple, then close it, and then release the brake. So squeeze the brake, open, close, release the brake. You can do this at least 6 to 8 times before you need to top up the reservoir again. But make sure you don't drain the reservoir, or you're likely to get air in the line. You'll have to start again. I pump 2 reservoirs full through the line just to be sure, and then put it all back together again. Again, be careful not to get brake fluid on anything. It's really corrosive on paint. So with the front brake done, I need to do the back brake. The process is exactly the same, except the reservoir's hidden and inaccessible. So if you undo the 8mm bolt, you can pull the reservoir out into a nice accessible place. I like to whack a bit of insulation tape on the frame bar and then just cable tie the reservoir onto the outside. That way I can easily take the cap off and refill it. Once I've finished the job, I like to wipe everything over with some WD type product on a rag just to be sure, and then the rags all go in the bin. Another easy maintenance job done that took hardly any time to do.